Welcome to Storytime. Today we're going to be reading a book called Grandma's Breath. This book is written by Mother Moon and illustrated by Anastasia Kenevaluk. I look forward to reading this book with you all today. Now let's get ready for Storytime. Grandma's Breath. Hi, I'm Kaiah. I'm painfully anxious and at times hard to console. I become most frightened when everything is out of my control. I don't want to go to school. I want to stay home with Grandma. It all started when COVID-19 was spreading across the United States. I worried about those I loved getting sick and the future that awaits. My tummy ached and muscles clenched. My body didn't feel right. Fearful thoughts followed me into bed as I tossed and turned at night. Thankfully, Grandma reminded me of the skill she taught me long ago. Big belly breaths, 4 counts to breathe in and 6 counts to let go. She taught me to be present and aware of what was around me, paying attention to sensations, touch, taste, hear, smell, and see. Washing my hands, wearing a mask, and keeping distance from the ill would keep Mama, Grandma, and me safe and healthy still. It wasn't long before lockdown, my school and dance studio closed. It was for the best. It wouldn't last long, I supposed. Many challenges came my way when virtual learning began on Zoom. Frozen screens, robotic voices, and headaches emphasized my gloom. Days turned into months of uncertainty and dismay. For a second time, I endured a returning to in person delay. My heart was heavy. I missed dancing with my best friend. I wish scientists would find a cure so this isolation would end. I believe the pandemic was here to stay and we'd be trapped inside for ages. What is the point of learning if I'll never use what's on these pages? Spiraling thoughts made me miserable, and tears flowed from my eyes. In every direction, thunderstorms poured down from the skies. Grandma stayed by my side every step of the way, patiently consoling me by holding me close and knowing what to say. With Grandma's guidance, I stayed active by tending to our flower garden. She said, "We can't allow difficult circumstances to make our hearts harden." One afternoon, while weeding the flower bed, Grandma became sick. Watching her cough till she was weak made my heart sink like a brick. What if her cough doesn't go away and she can't escape the pain? Grandma didn't deserve this, attacked by an illness doctors couldn't explain. Grandma's breathing became shallow and every breath was out of tune. Rushing her to the ER, I begged the spirits to spare Grandma's life as I gazed at the moon. Grandma was hooked up to a ventilator with caution and speed. Mama reassured me they would give Grandma the care she would need. Weeks passed and Grandma's recovery was not going as planned. She was becoming weaker and could no longer hold my hand. I sat beside her in disbelief as she slowly withered away. My entire body ached knowing she wasn't going to be okay. I wanted nothing more than to take Grandma's place, but no amount of bargaining could grant Mama or I such grace. She wrote, "Things I will do if Grandma gets better. get better grades at school, stop complaining, apologize to cousin for being mean, clean my room without being asked. In the early morning of October 7th, Grandma Phoebe walked on. I sobbed with a heavy heart, unable to believe she was gone. Mama and I talked of Grandma's parting desire for us to spread kindness and always lift each other higher. Through tears, we looked at pictures and shared memories of brighter days. We released lanterns to the heavens as Grandma shined down in the sun's rays. Grandma's comfort in my darkest moments is something I will never forget. To honor her, I wanted to give back to others and live a life free of regret. Take a deep breath in through your nose, then slowly exhale through your mouth. I assisted elderly COVID patients whose breaths were shallow and minds were frantic, coaching them to meditate by taking breaths that could help them swim across the Atlantic. It was rewarding to help folks with anxiety find peace, just like Grandma used to do for me. As I continue to support others, I hope Grandma will be watching and is proud of what she'll see. Losing Grandma was heartbreaking and taught me a lot about grief. Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance were normal and rarely brief. I miss Grandma and will always feel a void in my heart, but I'm at peace knowing we will be reunited when it's my time to depart. Until then, I choose to live by the wisdom Grandma passed down, to find stillness through my breath when anxiety throws me out to drown. Here are a couple of grounding skills: balloon breathing, starfish breathing, and using the five senses. Thank you so much for reading Grandma's Breath with me today. I look forward to reading many more stories with you all, so don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a beautiful and gentle day.